So what other distractions can you guys think of? Tell me about distractions that you might get today. Women is one of them.
Frogs, rodents.
A skunk on the track this morning.
Other riders.
Other riders, yes. Instructors.
Glare.
Other bikes, other riders, bumps or seams, flags, marks on the track, damp patches, tire slip, the photographer. Being offline. How about an argument with a wife or your boss? That can distract you. You've never had a fight with my wife. That is a distraction. But how many of you have been distracted, be honest, with Blair? And I bet you when you see Blair, you go, and I wonder how many of you smile inside your helmet. But there's loads of things that are there to take your distraction away. And it's very easy, and it just happens in a millisecond. You're distracted. And so we need to learn through experience what to focus on, and equally as important, what not to focus on. One is as important to the other, because if you focus on what you shouldn't, it's distracted you from what you should. Watch this.
It sounded funny right there.
Next time.
That's how they caught his big passes.
What happened there, guys? This is really important. What do you think happened there? Let me tell you my theory. He was overtaking you, wasn't it? He was the camera guy. And I think that he was thrilled with the fact they'd overtaken him. And in his mind, he was congratulating himself. And he was living in the past. Can you see how powerful that is? The elephant is in the room, and he ran right up the back of it. He was totally blind. I believe that when he came back to the pits, Mike asked him, what happened? He said, I just never saw him. So, doesn't that show you that if your mind, not your eyes, if your mind is somewhere that other than it should be, how utterly blind you can be?
He thought that guy hit him.
Yeah, you're completely subjective. You've lost all perspective. And he thought the guy hit him. Really? So, our focus, no matter what happens, needs to be ahead of us. That's where our primary focus should be. Our peripheral vision and our peripheral thoughts can be somewhere else. But our primary focus needs to be what's coming up. And some of you are too busy thinking about how you're doing rather than what's coming up. Am I right or am I right? Yes. So really, and this is a difficult thing, you don't want to focus on the present. Although sometimes you need to think, what gear am I in? But all your focus can't go down, well, I'm a first or second. Too late. Your primary focus needs to be always what comes up, and it certainly does not need to be in the past. That was a classic example of a guy living in the past, having overtaken him.